Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Well, it looks like the Republicans have chosen Steve Scalise for the first round of votes as Speaker of the House. Jim Jordan was also running for that position, and the votes went something like 120 for Scalise and 90 for Jim Jordan. So, in looking at articles on this, Scalise has not secured the necessary votes from the GOP that he needs to get the nomination. I think it's 217 or 218 votes, whatever it is. And he doesn't have the full numbers yet. Marjorie Taylor Greene's been on both sides of the fence on this one. One, she was saying she was going to vote for Jim Jordan because Jordan came up with a plan for the budget, and Steve Scalise only talks in vague, nuanced things. And then she's saying, I like Steve Scalise. I like him so much I don't want him to die of cancer while he's doing the hardest job in Congress. Oh, so magnanimous of her. She's clearly a thoughtful person here. Who knew Marjorie had it in her? Anyways, and then there's other people, basically, I'm voting for Jim Jordan, I'm not voting for Steve Scalise. So Scalise does not currently have the votes. The Republicans, maybe learn their lesson from January of this year, don't want to hold a vote until they have a candidate who can have the votes. So, Steve Scalise, let's see what the current energy is looking like for you to be the next Speaker of the House. Entertainment purposes only. Now, the last time I threw on this, he came up as the 7 of Wands, so he had the advantage, but the 9 of Swords was in there. It was a nightmarish position, and then it was later pointed out that he had blood cancer and health issues, so that seems to be a concern. Current situation, so much arguing and bickering and fighting and squabbling. Well, that's what you get. You elected a Republican Congress whose sole mission was to prevent Barack Obama from doing any legislation and causing outrage. And that's who you elected, and those people are still in office. They don't know how to legislate. They only know how to tear things down and fight. And kind of, and that's what I'm just saying, the Wheel of Fortune. This is who's in there, and that's who you chose. And until you change who you are as a party, this is going to continue. So even if Steve Scalise were to get in, he's not going to be able to keep the peace for very long, because there's going to be a group of 20 people who are just going to be difficult. And the minute he doesn't cave into their demands, they're going to ask for him to be removed. Underneath all is the Empress. The Republicans have such a narrow majority that there's no way to keep them all happy. There's no way to keep them all nourished, all fed, all in lockstep. The Republicans used to be a lockstep party. They're not in lockstep anymore. And right now, there's nobody in there who can do it. Republicans alone. If they could get somebody in there who will work with the Democrats, then the country is well served by this. Okay, before I start pimping Liz Cheney yet again, this is what people were asking about Liz Cheney. This is kind of what she would bring. She would bring conservatives that aren't MAGA, but she wouldn't be able to get anything done without Democrats, so everybody gets served. Here's that 9 of Swords again. In the past, you've got the nightmare. McCarthy being kicked out. And then the internal struggles with him. Do I really want this job? The MAGA folks are just plumb crazy. They're nuts. And why would you want this? And Marjorie Taylor Greene's right in this case. Why would you want this job? Especially when you're fighting cancer, multiple myeloma. Now, again, Scalise says, oh, it's treatable. And then he had another post saying it's really doing a good job. Maybe. Or maybe it isn't. And, you don't tell people that you're not doing well if you want to be in a position of power, because they won't put you there. In other words, is his ego and his ambition going to trump his ability to stay healthy, or his long-term health? Current situation is the Sun. things will be revealed soon. All right, it's already it's already been revealed he doesn't have the votes. So now what has to happen is, can he get the votes? He's supposed to be talking to individuals, probably the ones that aren't supporting him, to try and find out how they're going to vote. And then the thing is, are they going to start demanding the same promises from him that they got out of McCarthy? And we'll see how that turns out. Disappointment. This could be disappointment with what happened with McCarthy, but I think it's more disappointment with the Republicans in general. They are not the Republicans of yore. These are, you've got some percentage, it is split 3-2. 60% support Scalise, 40% supported Jim Jordan. It wasn't 100% or even close to 100%, and he needs 100% to succeed. And I don't think he knows how you know what it is? He doesn't know how he's going to get those votes. He doesn't know how he's going to get those folks. You can offer them things of value, but there's only so much you can offer. But I think the other thing is, remember, Pentacles are also about health. You have to monitor your health too. Your health is not great. And, will your health impede your ability to do the job? So it's a double whammy here. It's a nightmarish position. It's disappointing. His health is not good, despite what he's saying. I don't think his health is good, entertainment purposes only. And he can't give away the farm like McCarthy did to get the job. So in some ways, Scalise is smarter. He's not going to take the job if he's destined to fail. If the job is set up for him to lose, he's not going to take it. Outcome, 6 of Pentacles. If he's going to get it, he's going to have to give up quite a bit to get that position. But this could also be, you got the balance of the skills here and the health. So he also has to, balance his health with his political job. Will he get elected? I mean, it's possible. It's possible he's elected. If he is, I don't know how long he'll be able to stay in. Because if he's elected, he's going to torpedo his health. Well, this is at least a little bit more positive. Let me throw some clarifiers on that one, just to say, can you give? Is this about health or money here? Juggling, things happening fast, victory. Well, I think it's probably about money. Now, how much can he give up to get this thing over so that he can win? Oh, but at the same time, it's like, what's better for the Republican Party? Because things need to be done quickly. And does he want the victory, or does he need to give too much stuff away? So it's not decided yet. I'm sorry, I'd like to give you a more definitive answer on that one. But as of right now, it's not decided. I think I'm going to stick by, well, this is the thing with tarot, right? We're trying to, I'm trying to let go of the ego part of, I'm going to be right. I don't know. I don't know the answer because the answer's not out there for me to know. I think, could you talk in more vague terms, David? All right, here's what I'm trying to say. He doesn't know what he's giving up to get the job yet. And if he can't, he'll take the job if he can give up enough to do the job effectively. If the people he's negotiating with are unreasonable or ask for too much, he will wash his hands of it. We will probably never find out the reason. And, for instance, if he gets elected, we'll never find out what he gave up. If he decides not to run for it, maybe we could decide that folks are being unreasonable, but maybe his health is taking a hit for it. We're not going to know. unless he tells us. So let's, okay. And that's why I threw the clarifiers on the 6 of coins, because it's like, you know, okay, well, what is it? And it's still not telling me. It's telling me that there's a lot of compromise and that need to be done. Things will happen quickly, and there's a victory there. But it's a victory versus compromise. And he needs to make up his mind. I think he'll make up his mind quickly. So I don't think this will take very long to find out if he's going to be the House Speaker or not. You know what I mean? So like within a week, we'll know. Within a week, they'll either have the vote and he's brought in, or they will move on to the next candidate. That's what I'm saying. He'll say, "No, I'm not going to do this." Okay. Yeah. All right. Is there anything else I want to throw on that one? I don't know if there's anything else I want to throw in that. We'll keep this short-ish. All right. So update on Steve Scalise. We'll see what happens. Thank you for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thanks for everything you do to help feed the YouTube algorithm beast so that new viewers get exposed to my channel. And to those new viewers, welcome to the channel. Hope you found this reading insightful, even if I didn't give you an answer at the end. But, you know, sometimes knowing the why helps. And I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.